Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house...
That's why the mole thing, the Edie, and that's why it pissed off her mom, because there was somebody living under the house.
I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive.
I think Walter buried himself, but...
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two.
Nope.
I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Oh. That's so dark. Wait. There's no train here. So then... what happened? Okay. I think that's the thing.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Oh, she's writing down all the stories? I mean, I don't know. I think that's one of those things.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Curses only have power if you believe in them.
But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of.
Oh, that's right. I think that's the old house out there. Yeah, I think that's the thing about these.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
I think the thing about this game and the stories is that it's never going to be super, super clear exactly what happened.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth. And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible. I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
I mean, the kind of family that has a dead family member.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Why?
3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had
It's
been
a
my
lot
fault.
of dead pets, people. Pets shouldn't be dying that much around you folks. Like, that's a lot of dead animals. What are you doing to these animals? Why are they only living for a few years? I don't know how I feel about this.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Look at the star for Barbara. Walter, what's that? That's pretty. Edie. The books. Calvin in his space. God, messed up. Molly. I mean, it's a beautiful little cemetery. I mean, stunning headstones, but yeah.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Yeah, so that's Edie and Sven right there, I think, and then Odin. Going down with the house, yeah. Oh, and I think he's looking at it, yeah. See, that's it right there.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Sure. God, what a beautiful spot, though, for a house. Like, yes, all of the death is really sad, but it's a beautiful piece of property. Where's that bell coming from?
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Everybody's so
She
young.
lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Sanjay. Oh, we haven't even gotten to Sanjay yet.
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday.
And discover it
and
all on
find
your
everything
own.
out for myself.
So messed up. Just tell your kids what happened.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing,
Yeah, there's a lot of steps here, huh?
I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Yep. She pregnant. Got the new Finch inside a hole. Also, climbing up a roof while you're pregnant, what are you doing? What are we doing here, honey?
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Ah, red-blooded American. Got the Merc flag. Camo all up in this.
They were both pretty intense.
backwards over the giant bear rug. Oh. All right, Grandpa Sam, let's see, let's hear it, let's go. Oh, look at the ring.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime. Perfect.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything? It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
You're just taking a picture of the car.
Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
Oh, there we go.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take
Oh,
some pictures,
National
okay?
Park.
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up.
Still freezing, though.
Oh, what I meant to be taking pictures of? Just them there trees or what? Give me something fun. Oh, is this bird? This is this bird that I meant to be taking a picture of. I knew that the whole time.
Aw.
I knew that.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
TMI, Dad. TMI. Okay, I might just take a picture of. I'm tired of taking pictures. I don't want to take any more pictures. What am I meant to be taking a picture of?
Nothing
There
quite
we go.
like being
That's it.
outside. Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
over here, Dad.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
I don't want to see this.
Great shot,
I didn't
Dawn!
like that. Ah! I didn't want to see that. Yeah. That would be me.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
She's literally crying. Yeah, so important that we get this photograph.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so-
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Of all these stories,
Oh.
that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
She didn't even tell you that. I'm broken inside. I don't... What am I supposed to do now? What? He just... Off the cliff. I don't know what to do with that. I don't know. Oh my god. That was awful.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Yeah, and then hang around it. Oh, God. Airline ticket. That one fucked me up real bad. Oh, that one hurt. That one really hurt. I
know.
I got a lot of feelings about that. Just crawling around
After
in the
Sam
attic
died?
space.
My mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
I hate this one. I absolutely hate this one. This is Gregory.
Dear
Whoa.
Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Bend over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like. He reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was, he saw. It sure made him happy.
The rail's upside down.
I know how silly it sounds. But I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw. There's so much I don't understand about Gregory, about everything. What happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Just devastating. And the bubble. The bubbles and the whale. I just can't, like.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet.
A poem for
A
Gus.
poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, "We don't need a stepmom," were the words that
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
So pretty. Ooh.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Ooh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, yeah. Tell Dad. Tell Dad how you feel.
The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent. The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power, but all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Lovely daddy-o you've got.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Got caught out in a storm.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
For after her brother. Oh, not the kite still being in here. Oh my god. What is wrong with this family keeping all this shit around? Not the flag. Oh my god.